Oliveri gets it to the center. Now, Vilovic gets it into the back of the net, and there's a goal for Westchester. 1-0. And here's Olivieri. Malik Sams. Olivieri. Morris calling for an offsides, but no. A very one-sided match throughout this half. Westchester again able to build on their momentum that they've had as Gael Baraldi looking maybe for a third for Westchester, puts it to the middle, and Sams there, blocked again by Khalil, and Sams able to score another goal for Westchester. This ball cleared to the opposite side to Acosta. Acosta trying to get around Vargas. Both with a hand on each other. Now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for Carvalho. This time Nick able to get the ball around Volpe, and now Vargas. To the middle now for Westchester, and that ball finds the back of the net. Did not look to be a shot by Malik Sams. It looked to bounce off of one of the Morris defenders. To the inside for Armstrong. Here comes the middle. Jernigan gets in front of it. The second shot now. And there's Jakub Seliak with the first goal of the contest here in the 16th minute. Oliviera with a good slide tackle there. He maintains possession, but Acosta is able to back him up after he trips. Here's Baraldi now on the outside. Baraldi looking to make a move. He gets tripped up, and there's a whistle. Acosta puts that one into the back of the net, and it's 1-1 here in New Rochelle. Excuse me. Play. He can. Armstrong trying to get to the center, and there's a whistle blown against Westchester to put Copa ahead. And Armstrong puts it in the back of the net for FC Copa Academy, and they lead 2-1 here in the 86th minute. The couple steps too far away. That ball is airborne. Ponce able to handle it. Ponce and Vilovic fighting. Both end up on the ground. Vilovic stays down. Ponce with an opportunity trying to work around Wolfson. And now here's a shot on goal for Nicky Gomez. Vilovic still on the ground, but it's a 1-0 game for Ironbound. Gomez in the right place at the right time. One in the air now. Sams at the middle. Baraldi trying to get there. Baraldi puts it over the middle. Lozano able to keep it between his legs, and the ball's still in play. And there. And it sounds like the ball went into the net. Nicky Gomez to the outside. Barreto guarded by Billy. Barreto able to get around him. Barreto trying to reset. Barreto hits the ground. To score 2-1. Jernigan is ready. Barreto stutter steps. And Barreto able to find the back of the net, which led to Holmes' free kick. Here's a corner for Ironbound. And that one ends up in the back of the net. 87th minute. The header.
Final last Saturday, amazing dribble. Highland. Good cut. Paul McVeigh! What a goal! Of course. There's another chance! And the net! Stephen Nolan. Oh, and it's in the net! The Donegal Jedi Knight again. Uh-oh. Still in play. Greek Americans pull one back. On the cross! Oh, what a save! And it goes in the net! Alex the Magic Man again scores a goal off a cross. Lands down, looking dangerous right now. Here could be the opportunity. McVeigh, nice little cut. He gets the ball. It's in the net. He equalizes. Shaquille Sanchez now playing on the right. Joey DeVivo! Lands down, back ahead. Joey DeVivo with the goal. Joey, good aerial awareness. Paul McVeigh going for the cross this time. And it's a touch in there. Shaquille Sanchez with the goal. Time to pull that on again.
Great ball, it's on.
Americans, while not exactly with the over 30s, has a good history. Here comes Polonia. He's 1-1 with the keeper, and he scores the first goal. 13 minutes in. Polonia with the opening goal. Kavanaugh, quality cross, headed in! Beautiful goal. Beautiful cross. Good cut left. Good one touching it. A good trap. Tries to float that one and headed into the goal. Greek Americans back ahead. 34 minutes into the match. Tries to fire on a short range. Oh, that was sneaky. But class otherwise. You know, I never looked up where this particular Polonia. So there's actually a lot of Polonias. There's the. Oh, see, I knew they were going to get that goal. Just seemed inevitable. So they pull one back, and the deficit's now. Headed towards the net! What a goal! Joey DeVivo. Ball up blocks him. It's back at Lansdowne possession. Good through ball. Here's Paul McVeigh. Another beauty of a goal. That's a nice ball. Here's McVeigh. Is he going to put another one in the net? Actually, sorry, this is Eddie's speed. You can't really see for the distance, you know, so I apologize. But Eddie's speed puts in the third goal for Lansdowne, and it's 3-0. Oh! They pull one back.
With no help, now towards the middle and put behind niche. Goal for Doxa Soccer Club. Some applause from the spectators. And there's another goal from Doxa. Corner kick here. Up and another goal for Doxa. Marco Charnas is good at is scoring goals throughout the season. Opposite side now. And there's one, exactly what they needed. A goal for Manhattan Celtic. And it looked to be Marco Charnas, exactly what we were talking about. Protect from Cabrera into the back of the net. Top right corner. The old man of the Doxa squad still able to get it done. And it's a 5-1 game now.
With the exception of maybe the Mengele Cup, which is actually something that he's working to accomplish this year. Joey DeVivo keeping it in front of the goal, and it's already in the net. Just seconds into the match, and guess who scored the goal? It's Paul McVeigh. You know, he's been scoring all the month of May. It just seems to be his chosen month to be on fire. So speed. Tried to feed that to Sanchez. Ooh, a rocket! Oh, what a goal! Didn't see that one coming. Oh, did that go in the net? Oh, it just goes over the line and goes to the rebound, and he converts. Joey DeVivo.
For over 75 years, we've witnessed moments that will last forever. Records and trophies, firsts and onlys, game-changing innovations. From the heroes we admire to the joy of watching them play. Our history defines us, inspires us, and pushes us into the future. Celebrating 75 years of changing the game.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. We've spent the past 20 years advancing ways to repair heart valves so more people can return to their normal lives. When every second counts during a stroke, we're shaving hours off treatment times to save more people from disability. When some people experienced mysterious COVID symptoms and had nowhere to go, our team created the first center for post-COVID care. And so thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people in here keep making medicine better. So if anyone ever tells you there's no other way, don't listen. We find a way. Mount Sinai.
bring up two academy players. I would say overall for the players that we had, we played very, very well. It was unfortunate that we conceded two mistakes. Overall, I was very pleased with the boys' performance. We brought in more players, I guess, one notch above what we had in the previous year. Guys that are hungry to succeed, I think that makes a big difference. Last year we had a very talented team, very inexperienced, and that goes to, where we saw last year was on the results. We would always fall apart in the 75th minute. Unfortunately, this happened again this past weekend, but I think the boys mentally are much stronger this year. I think the boys are hungry. As you see today in the session, they're really working really hard. They want the first win, and hopefully the first of many. They're very hungry to succeed. So I think they're going to come out, respecting their opponent, but trying to dictate the game and come out really, really hard.
For over 75 years, we've witnessed moments that will last forever. Records and trophies, firsts and onlys, game-changing innovations. From the heroes we admire to the joy of watching them play. Our history defines us, inspires us, and pushes us into the future. Celebrating 75 years of changing the game.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. We've spent the past 20 years advancing ways to repair heart valves so more people can return to their normal lives. When every second counts during a stroke, we're shaving hours off treatment times to save more people from disability. When some people experienced mysterious COVID symptoms and had nowhere to go, our team created the first center for post-COVID care. And so thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people in
Number 11, Nicholas Nemi, and number 14, Athen Miza. The forward, number 9, Andre Vieira. And now for your Westchester Flames. The Flames are coached by Josie Dos Santos and assisted by Marcos Montegudo. The captain is number 5, defender Steve Dallinger. The goalkeeper, number 0, Maurice Koenig. On defense, joining Captain Dallinger, number 3, Ensa Sana. Number 4, Dino Feratovic. And number 23, Hugo Jenkinson. In the midfield, number 6, Cade Erickson. Number 11, Lorenzo Rosselli. And number 30, Godwin Partey. On the forward line, number 10, Bruno Rosa. Number 17, Matthias Morales Albiel. And number 25, Timothy DeMage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you stand in respect for the brave men and women who serve our nation around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah.
We have all girls tonight. The Westchester Flames 2013s who are enjoying an excellent season with a 5-2 record, and they won their last game 8-2 something.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another Westchester Flames USL 2 home opener. I'm Daniel Lang, and I'd like to welcome you all back to the Flames Soccer. Today, we have the first home game of the Flames' 25th season of USL 2 play against Ironbound Soccer Club of Newark, New Jersey. Both clubs with one loss to start and looking to improve here on a 66-degree night here at Skidelsky Field. A few raindrops before the game, but we'll have action with you all shortly. You ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, snacks and soft drinks are available for purchase at the entry gate.
Okay, Ironbound will have the first possession here, and we are off. Quick offensive start for Ironbound. Here to get going here on the near side. And already off to the races is Timothy DeMage. He was one of the leading goal scorers for the Westchester Flames last year with 3. But it'll end up between the legs of Matheus Franca, the goalie for Ironbound. Now on the opposite side, another opportunity for the Flames here, trying to get in front of something. Instead, it's intercepted by Ironbound. And now here on the near side, that ball's out of play. Remy Evaldi will take the throw in here for Ironbound. Evaldi and Melendez, Edwin Melendez on that side. Now we're on the opposite side here with Morales Albil for the Flames. And here's another one towards the inside of that goalie box. That opportunity by Lorenzo Baselli, a newcomer here for the Flames. And now working on the offensive side is Ironbound. That one poked away by Ensa Sana, a returning member for this Flames club. Hugo Jenkinson, another defender who also returned from last season. Jenkinson looking towards the far side. Ball chased down by Nicolas Correa. And Albil was in the area. Westchester comes into their home opener off of a 2-0 loss to the Long Island Rough Riders. 4 yellow cards issued in that game for the Flames, including one by their leading goal scorer of last season, DeMage. A few players calling for a whistle will get none. And now here on the opposite side comes Ironbound. Towards the middle now. Looked to be a shot intended, but deflected. Andre Vieira was there. Melendez chases that ball down. But it will allow for an Ironbound throw-in. There's Evaldi. Athan Mensah was also there. And now Bruno Rosa for the Flames trying to take something away. Misa trying to work something around, but Rosa poking it away. Here's Evaldi again. And Melendez working on the near side. He gets around Sana. And that's the first time the Flames goalie Maurice Koenig has had to move so far. Koenig
Gives it to his defense, near side. There's Jenkinson. Sneaks in towards the middle. And the pass backwards by Cade Erickson. Not going nowhere, and it's back with Ironbound. Rosa deflects that one instead. Ivaldi will come up with it. Ivaldi towards the middle, but that ball poked away. There's the captain for the Flames, Stev Thallinger. Corner kick will be taken by Melendez. Ironbound looking to avoid another loss this season. A few days ago, they suffered a 5-0 defeat to New Jersey Copa, traveling across state borders to try to secure a win here. Jenkinson chasing that ball down and working on the near side, favoring this near sideline relative to our booth. Two returning defenders there. Bruno Rosa sends that ball way out of play onto the opposite field. And here's a throw in for Sana. Cade Erickson comes up with this one. Tries to set one ahead to DeMage. Now on the outside, not able to corral it, is Albil. I mentioned a few raindrops before tonight's game. Coming down a little bit harder now, making the conditions just a bit more tough for these players out here. Ironbound throw-in. Looks to be Velasquez trying to create an opportunity there for Ironbound, Daniel Velasquez. A few last-minute changes to the final lineup for Ironbound. Jenkinson across midfield. Erickson, DeMage, and Baselli looking for something here. But Franca gets in front of it. Ironbound looking for an opportunity here, racing down the sideline. Looks to be Erickson and Neme, Nicholas Neme of Ironbound on the offensive chance there. Nothing will come out of it, though. And DeMage working against Velasquez. DeMage looking forward. Albil not able to get to that one. A little bit further than he would have liked. Here comes a throw-in. DeMage, far side, has it poked away by Jonah Diaz. Two players on the floor now. Whistle's blown. Here's Velasquez all by himself. Looked to be a good shot there. For the Flames. Franca has pressure put on him early. Jenkinson. Andre Vieira chasing the ball on the offensive end, looking for an opportunity. He'll surely play a role if Ironbound is able to look for their first goal of the season. There's Vieira again, working against two defenders. Gets around, gets a shot on, and just to the right. Koenig wasn't able to get to it. But a good opportunity there for Vieira. Vieira not giving up, though, still giving chase on this ball. Sana gives it back to Jenkinson and to Koenig. Thallinger working on the opposite side now. Demage. There's Eriksson looking for Sana. Sana, who's originally a defender, can still put plays on the offensive end. Certainly what Westchester, the Flames, really like to do with their defenders, sending them along the sideline and putting up offensive opportunities. Whistle's blown there, so that play will be dead. But we'll certainly see more of those design plays from the Flames further on. Here's Sana again. Rosa to the middle. Shot put up just outside. Baselli aiming for the top right corner, just too far out. Albill. Demage partially able to control it. Now back to the middle looking for Rosa. Thallinger able to control it. And now Jenkinson. Cade Eriksson to the outside. Albill waiting. Puts it behind Partey, but Demage able to recover it. Jenkinson creeping up just a bit closer, setting it up to Eriksson. Eriksson with a big boot. Taps it to Sana. Eriksson looking for something else now towards the middle of the field. Here comes Baselli and Demage. And Diaz pokes it away. Velasquez and Correa on the far side for Ironbound, but it's a Flames throw-in. Jenkinson calling for it. He'll get it from his goalie. Eriksson. Dallinger. A bit of a lollipop, but gets it to Baselli. Baselli to the outside, the wing now. The shot put up directly to the head. That's using your noggin. Sana able to get the rebound, tries to put it up again. Baselli here with an opportunity, puts a shot up. That one deflected. Baselli with a second chance. The header by a defender. Partey puts it outside. Now here's Eriksson. And here's Misa getting it around his man. Velasquez not giving up. Here's Godwin Partey, and now to Sana. Here's Rosa, gets a bit of an elbow. Not impacted. Athen Mensah ends up on the ground there, but Eriksson able to set up his man. Bruno Rosa just a bit in front, but he collects it. Rosa working against his defender. Gets it closer towards the middle. That's a step. Albie to the center. Demage in the area. Ends up on the ground. And a whistle's blown. Demage just always seems to find his way towards an offensive opportunity, but there's a whistle there.
look to be defended heavily by Ironbound. They certainly realize what the Flames have in Demage.
Flames corner kick.
Erickson will take the corner kick towards the middle. The header, a bunch of fingers being pointed. That one rejected by Remy Evaldi. Rain coming down a bit harder now here in New Rochelle. Sideline now. Steph Dallinger. Dallinger looking for Demage, not able to outrun Carmel Sigi, another defender for Ironbound. Vieira letting that one go. Ends up back with the Flames defense. Erickson tries to set it up back towards the middle. Baselli not able to get to it. Just passing 15 minutes of game time here. Rosa putting pressure. Puts a hand on him. Ends up with the ball. Cannot get it around his defender, Jonah Diaz. For the moment, ends up back towards the middle. And that one's sent out of play.
Flames have a throw-in.
Julian Carra tries to collect it there. Abel tries to the center. Baselli gets a shot up and deflected by Franca. Westchester certainly putting the pressure on now against Ironbound.
Corner kick for the Flames.
Another corner kick for the Flames and looking for their first goal of their 25th season. Erickson puts that one away. Tries to hit him with a backwards kick. Thallinger coming all the way up from his defense. Not able to put it away. Another corner kick for the Flames is coming.
Corner kick for Westchester.
The Flames moving in. Thallinger puts it away. And away. Nothing there. Franca getting it to his outside defender and sent backwards. Franca going to come up and get that ball back. Resetting now, picks it up and rolls it over to Diaz. Diaz sends that one away. It's a foot race. Nimi was working against Feratovic, not able to get there. Vieira also tried to close in on Jenkinson. And that's Velasquez tripping up Erickson. Yellow card issued here in the 19th minute to Daniel Velasquez, defender for Ironbound. His first of the season. And fifth for Ironbound total in the season. Godwin Partey takes a direct free kick and gives to Jenkinson. And that ball intercepted by Evaldi. Remy Evaldi looking for his man. Now here's Misa. Keeps it in play. Athan Misa now setting up Edwin Melendez. And now here's Vieira. Koenig trying to get in front of it. Trips up Vieira for the moment. Vieira tries to get it to the middle. And Velasquez puts a shot up, but just over the goal. Shortly after his yellow card, immediately gets a scoring opportunity, but just over the goal. Good idea there from Maurice Koenig to get in front of that ball before Vieira had an opportunity to put a good play on it. Sana trips up. There's the wet conditions. And Sana looking towards the outside. There's a bill again, but Eriksson will get to it. A collision with the goalie, Franca, and Eriksson has it all by himself when he puts it in the back of the goal. What a collision there between Franca and one of his defenders. Eriksson comes up with it, and that's the first goal of the Westchester Flames season.
Goal scored by number 6, Cade Eriksson. That's the first for Westchester. The Flames lead 1-0. Eriksson unassisted.
So Eriksson just staying with the ball the entire way, not giving up on the play after the violent collision. The Flames lead 1-0 here after the goal by Eriksson in the 20th minute. The first of this brand new season. Franca seemingly okay after he went head over heels just a few moments ago. And Adon Franco the header by a couple Ironbound players. Being told there was a substitution. Adon Franco, number 7, comes in for Daniel Velasquez. In the 22nd minute. Franco to his outside. Fighting for the ball is Vieira against Dallinger. Here's a throw in for Ironbound. Intercepted by the Flames' Rosa. And here's Eriksson. Partey now on his outside. Dallinger and Feratovic on that far side for the Flames. Jenkinson. Abil trying to chase it down, but too far. Rain lightening up a bit. Diaz sends that one toward the middle. Intercepted by Feratovic. And the officials call a handball and a yellow card is issued. Looked to be against Feratovic, number 4.
as he was running away. That is the 5th Flames card of this season in the 24th minute. Feratovic sending it to no man's land. Franca coming outside of his box. Vieira trying to put his head to it. And now Jenkinson sends that one sky high. 6-6 Diaz to Eriksson, who gives it to Partey, and now here's Sana. Eriksson to Mage. And that whistle's in favor for the Flames. Free kick for the Flames. Partey and Eriksson around the ball. Partey runs over it. Eriksson gives it to Baselli. Baselli gets the rebound off an Ironbound defender. That one's a deflection. Feratovic ends up on the ground, and there's a whistle. Looks to be against Misa.
Free kick for the Flames. Sana preparing to take the free kick.
Free kick for the Flames. Eriksson, Sana this time. Same trick play. Sana running over it. There's a shot deflected. Flames looking for another one. That shot taken by Jenkinson, excuse me. Another corner kick coming for the Flames, this time on the opposite side. This one just a bit short. This one away, deflecting off a couple heads. Baselli gets it off the goalie's hand, and it's 2-0 Flames. Baselli, right place, right time, hits it off the hand of Franca, hits the ground, and right into the back of the net. 2-0, and the Flames are up 2-0. Here in the 28th minute, Lorenzo Baselli increases the Flames' lead. Ironbound need to get something going here in the first half if they want to stick with the Flames. Eriksson giving chase. But Ironbound maintains possession. A little handsy. Gets Karaha and Baselli. Demage not giving up. Giving chase for Franca, but he sends it away to Misa and Jenkinson in the area. Partey sends it backwards to his defense. Sana tries to poke it away from Vieira. Excuse me, that's Melendez. And Melendez not giving up. Melendez just in front of Evaldi. So it'll remain with the Flames, and now here's Erickson sending it back. Steph Dallinger to Feratovic, and now to Partey, who lets it go between his legs. Mensah in the area. Erickson getting away from it, and a whistle's blown. Erickson visibly frustrated. Looked to be that his hand got up towards the face of Athan Mensah. Baselli not happy about it. No cards issue. Everyone leaves unscathed, except maybe for Mensah with a bit of a hand bruise on his face. But we'll play onward. Demage. And now Melendez pokes it away. Melendez working against a few Flames. Ends up on the ground, but no whistle blown. Now here's Erickson. Hits it off his feet. Baselli hits the ground now as well. And here comes Ironbound. Melendez to the outside of Mensah. Mensah working against Sana. Poked away by Melendez, and now Jenkinson has it himself, gets it around Melendez. Erickson sends that one to the outside. Matthias Albil now to Baselli. Lorenzo Baselli on the wing. Centers it to Erickson. Both boys have goals today. Looking to certainly add to the totals. That ball away would have been too far. Look to be Feratovic. Franca puts it on the ground. Baselli looking for Demage, just a bit too far ahead. Evaldi working against Demage, not afraid to throw an elbow, no call. Mensah looking for Vieira. Vieira with Melendez right on the near side in front of the Westchester bench. And that ball back in play. Jenkinson. Erickson puts that one away. Back to Albil. Albil puts it back to Baselli. A few defenders, gets to the middle. Franca able to come up with it. Rain now effectively stopped here in New Rochelle. I know I keep commenting on the weather, but it seems to change every few minutes here. In any case, back on the field. Vieira in the area. Dowling are able to get it away with a header. Erickson and Partey working in the middle of the field. Sana and Melendez. Sana wins the battle for the moment. Can't get around Evaldi. And there's a whistle. Evaldi sends it backwards to Sigi. Franca puts that one away. Melendez. Sana ends up on the ground, but able to set up his teammate Baselli. And now here's Erickson. Koenig looking for a man. Baselli sends it up the field. And here's DeMage. That ball intercepted by Correa. There's a free kick for Ironbound. They have it on the offensive now. A couple arms being grabbed, no whistle. Vieira. And the Flames have it back on their defensive unit. Threading the needle to Baselli is Jenkinson, who gives it to DeMage on the near side. DeMage looking for Baselli again. Baselli looking for his second goal. Not able to keep it in play, but it will be a Flames corner kick. Excuse me, a goal kick for Ironbound. Baselli had the last touch on that. Franco sends that one away. Misa in the area, not able to keep it in play. Flames throw and Partey not able to get a hold of it. And Misa will set the ball down for one of his teammates for an Ironbound throw-in. Abel getting in front of it and out of play again. Another Ironbound throw-in. Dowling are charging. Not able to get it to a teammate, but Ironbound certainly sent backwards. They'll have to reset with Franca. Sigi gets it to the outside. Abel trying to chase it down, cannot get the ball with a slide tackle. Ironbound working towards the middle of the field. Looked to be Misa, got the shot off, but just right. Koenig with his kick. Finds Rosa. But Sigi gets it back to Franca. Rosa still in the area. Sigi outracing him. To the outside, Diaz with a big boot, taking it himself for a little while. Gets it poked away by Baselli. Caraja sends that one away with a throw-in for Ironbound, and Baselli ends up with it. Baselli with DeMage, and Ironbound keeps it in play and in their possession. That was Nimi. Diaz sends it back to Sigi. Bill fighting for it. And it's a Flames throw-in. Feratovic gives it to his captain. And Feratovic going backwards. Erickson now setting up Albill. Puts ahead to it. 17 and 17 racing after it. Correa versus Albill. Albill will win the battle. Albill sends it towards the middle. Evaldi gets a touch on it. And the shot by Rosa just to the right.
Franca gives it to Diaz and Evaldi. Diaz puts that ball out of trouble, flips the field, but Erickson gets up with it. 40th minute now. Erickson working against Melendez. Melendez just gets a bit too handsy. And here's a free kick for the Flames. Baselli, after a bit of confusion, takes himself, gives it to Sana. Godwin Partey looking for something here. Cannot thread the needle to Rosa. Feratovic pokes it away for a bill. And Rosa, offside. Rosa looked to not even been expecting the ball. Ended up right between his feet. And before he knew it, he looked up and the whistle was being blown. Demage and Baselli. Correa sends it backwards to Segui. And Diaz with a big boot taps it to Melendez. And Demage then taps it out to Partey. And Rosa not able to get there. Segui. Erickson needs to be careful. Almost got a hand on that ball, but corrals it legally. Maybe got away with a call there. In any case, off the head of Correa. But a bill gets it away towards Demage. Demage cannot get the right leg on it. And that one out of play. Cool. Goal kick for Ironbound. Diaz away, looking for Nemi. Partey. And Baselli. Flames looking to add to their 2-0 lead. Great footwork there from Vieira. Gets tripped up by Jenkinson. Nice work between his legs. Nothing yet to come out of it. Sana looking for a man. Looking towards Erickson, gets it over his head. Ferovic finds Erickson now. A Bill who was calling for it late before. Off the free kick by Sana. Not able to get to it, going the opposite way. Demage. Sana hits the ground, no whistle blown. Demage now. And Partey to Erickson, who lets it get away from him. Feratovic takes it and sends it to Jenkinson. Jenkinson over midfield now. Retreats and gives it back to his captain. A Bill. Dallinger gives it to Erickson. Partey looking. Erickson takes it himself, and now here's Demage. Demage able to get around Nemi, but not around the sliding Diaz. Flames working very efficiently late in this first half. About 70 seconds left to go in the regulation period of the first half. We, of course, will have stoppage time with you shortly. Dallinger. Jenkinson calling for it. He'll get it. Here's Sana. Gets caught up in the legs of Diaz. And Erickson and Partey end up in the middle of the field. Veritovic to Thallinger, who's now playing further up the field now. An opportunity here for the Flames. Put a shot up, and there's another goal. 45th minute, just before the stoppage time of the first half. The Flames find themselves up by 3.
Westchester Flames goal was scored in the 45th minute. They lead 3-0.
So after the official report, Dowlinger, the captain, obtained the assist off of the Bruno Rosa goal in the 45th minute.
Scored by number 10, Bruno Rosa. And assisted by number 5, Stu Ballinger. Rosa from Ballinger. Flames lead.
Erickson. Hits it off Franco. And there was the stoppage time. Short stoppage time of a single minute. The Flames lead 3-0 here in New Rochelle. Their home opener certainly pleasing the crowd. We'll have second half action with you all shortly. I'm Daniel Lang. We'll see you in a few minutes.
For over 75 years, we've witnessed moments that will last forever. Records and trophies, firsts and onlys, game-changing innovations. From the heroes we admire to the joy of watching them play. Our history defines us, inspires us, and pushes us into the future. Celebrating 75 years of changing the game.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. We've spent the past 20 years advancing ways to repair heart valves so more people can return to their normal lives. When every second counts during a stroke, we're shaving hours off treatment times to save more people from disability. When some people experienced mysterious COVID symptoms and had nowhere to go, our team created the first center for post-COVID care. And so thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people in here keep making medicine better. So if anyone ever tells you there's no other way, don't listen. We find a way. Mount Sinai.
ladies. Thank you to Kate, Camilla, Liana, Layla, Liana, Sophia, Sydney, Cecilia, Kanan, and Valerie.
Joaquin, would you mind grabbing the substitutions when you're done? Thanks so much. I didn't think I was going to have enough time. I thought they were marching out right now. All right, here comes the second half action, folks, between your Westchester Flames and Ironbound Soccer Club. Bruno Rosa at the middle of the field. The Flames will have the ball to start this half after Ironbound controlled it for the first. Rosa, who is always in the area for offensive opportunities for the Flames, looking to add to the Flames' commanding 3-goal lead here. An opportunity here immediately for the Flames. Here was Rosa. Got his foot on the ball, but it looked to be a whistle blown. Offside against Rosa. Rosa, who again, like we said, had been involved with a lot of offensive opportunities for the Flames, found himself one there just a bit too far ahead. Koenig will take this ball himself. And away it goes. Demage closing in on it, gets a head on it. Evaldi taking it himself, gets it to the outside. Evaldi looking for it again, but the ball deflected.
There's a throw in for Ironbound. That ball put away and over the head of Koenig, the goalie, and out of play. That ball sent away by Koenig. Partey in for the head area. Feratovic. Baselli still in the area, and a great rebound there by Diaz. Able to keep it away from the dangerous forwards, Rosa and Baselli. The captain to Koenig now. A little bit more pressure put on by Ironbound against the Flames, and there's a whistle. Remy Evaldi will take the free kick. Baselli taking a couple steps back. He had a goal in the first half, 28th minute, off Baselli's back. And Baselli will end up with it. Being pushed away. Now here's Tyler Fernandez. Recent substitute. Tries to put a shot out, deflected by the captain, Dallinger. And here comes Demage leaping over an Ironbound defender. Demage to the outside. There's Rosa, tries to cut into the middle, and Evaldi intercepts it. Evaldi finding a man, Jenkinson on the offense. Mensah with great footwork, and a whistle's blown. Mensah able to weave in and out with both his legs, tries to get around Jenkinson. And it works for the time being. It'll be a throw-in for Ironbound. Correa getting free from his defender, but puts too hard of a touch on it. And now here's a Flames throw-in. Ironbound gets in front of it. Two men end up on the ground, and there's a whistle blown. Couple favorable whistles here for Ironbound. They'll look for their first goal of this contest. A bit of conversation between a few of the Flames players and one of the lead referees. Looks to be a free kick incoming for Ironbound. Every Flames player in or around that box except for Abil and Bruno Rosa. Lead referee backing up a few of the Flames inside the box. Free kick incoming for Ironbound. Bruno Rosa, a little bit of movement outside the box before the kick.
little bit of movement now. Here's the whistle, and that ball taken away. Trying to get a leg up, ends up on the outside. A slide tackle puts a man on the ground. That was Carmel Segui. And here comes another free kick for Ironbound. Tyler Fernandez in the area. Another bit of trickeration that the Flames had committed, and that ball sent away by Dallinger. Here's Fernandez again to the middle. A couple Ironbound players on the ground. Melendez recovers it back towards the middle. And here's Melendez again. Setting up Fernandez, but whistle's blown. Offside against Fernandez. He retreats, and Koenig will put this one on the ground and send it away. So the Flames out of danger for the time being. A couple favorable calls for Ironbound. Koenig sends that one away to Albil. And now Demage. Boselli on the near side. Keeps it around his feet. Gets around a couple defenders. Boselli not able to get to it. And Dielovich not on the ground. And the shot just left by Joel Gennaro. Joel Gennaro with the shot. A good look, but just left. Corner kick for Ironbound. Another opportunity here. Can they convert? This one away, just in front of the goal. Not able to get a great position. Looks like another corner kick coming. Janau will take it again. This one away. A bit better positioning, juggling around, and just over the goal. Nothing there for Ironbound, but Fernandez will take this corner kick on the opposite side of the field. Third straight corner kick for Ironbound. Is this the charm? Into the middle, but sent up and away and out of play. Looked to be Feratovic playing great defense there. And the fourth straight corner kick for Ironbound. This time back to the near side. And now sending that one on the ground this time. And it hits the lead official. Fernandez looked to be in great position for it. And the ball was deflected. No player in the area. But the lead referee off his leg. Looked to be just outside the penalty area. Fernandez not charging the ball, expecting it to come to him. No problem with that. Other than the fact that it did hit the official.
Fernandez visibly upset. And here's a drop ball for Koenig. You know, sometimes you see something new every day. Very interesting. Never had seen the ball hit official before in play. Yet here we are, a big break there for the Flames. Dallinger able to get in front of it. There's Sana again working around two Ironbound players. And there is a whistle against Ironbound. This one away for the Flames. A Bill in the area working against Fernandez. Fernandez wins the race, and that ball out of play. And now Franca. First time he's touched the ball to start this second half, about 13 minutes in. Sends that one away to Fernandez. Fernandez will take this throw in. Dallinger gets in front of it. And that ball sent sky high. Almost hits one of the Flames coaches. Partey. A lot of players on the field calling for a handball. And here comes a substitution. Out comes Timothy DeMage, leading goal scorer of last year's USL 2 Flames. For number 24 of the Flames, Michael Landau. Dallinger, it's off the top of his leg. Ends up back with Eriksson. After a foul to Julian Cara. Now Sana puts that ball on the ground. Dallinger gives it to Eriksson. Vieira got to be careful. Fernandez with the deflection. Abil on the near side looking for a man in the middle of the field. Eriksson will corral it again. Working backwards now. Here's Partey. To Abil. Fernandez still fighting. And Seguida Franca. Franca off the side of his foot. Segui will recover, and that ball out of play on his head. It'll be a Flames throw-in. Feratovic throws it in and gets it back on this rebound. Dallinger, the captain, being chased. Michael Landau, the recent substitute. And Partey to Boselli. Boselli setting up Albil. Now towards the middle. Eriksson in the area. And a tackle from the sliding Diaz puts it out of play. Feratovic looking for a man. Rosa coming in, now backing out. Fernandez off his chest. And now here's Partey hitting the ground. Against Janio. Boselli looking for a man off the head of Rosa. And Landau gets it outside to one of his teammates. Looked to be Sana, and now Eriksson. Rosa working on his own, looking for a goal. Puts it right to the hands of Franca. Great shot. Looking for his second goal. Rosa was here in the 63rd minute. Segui looking for Joel Janau. Karaha. Eriksson finding Albil, but Fernandez there. Matsoli trying to make something happen, poked away by Eriksson. Now here's Joel Janau closing on the goalie box inside the middle. Crosses over Vieira. Vieira recollects it. Looking for Matsoli. He puts a shot up. That ball deflected. Back towards the middle. Dallinger puts it on the ground. And Albil will take it away for the Flames. Avoiding danger again. Guarded by Janau and Matsoli. And here's Segui with the throw-in. Matsoli. Great slide tackle there by Albil. And Jenkinson gives it back to his goalie. Feratovic to Boselli now. Boselli, who's had a goal earlier in the game, has that ball sent to no man's land by Julian Karaha. Dallinger sends it one away. Looking for Boselli. Diaz hits the ground, and a whistle's blown. Trainer being called. Looked to be a head injury. Suffered by Jonah Diaz. Popped up right away. But the lead referee sending him off right away to be evaluated by the trainer. Carmel Segui. Bruno Rosa giving chase. And Ganayo hits the ground. Foul committed by Feratovic. Fernandez and Matsoli. Fernandez taking this free kick. Sends it away. Looking for Janau. And not there. Couple Ironbound substitutes ready to enter the game. Koenig being heavily chased. Fernandez closing in against Feratovic. Fernandez not able to get to it. Albil looking towards the middle. Rosa collects it beautifully. Rosa poking it away. Here's Godwin Partey, not able to get there, and Franca keeps away from Partey for the moment. And a series of pokes, Matsoli trying to keep it away from the defender Feratovic, and Feratovic puts a leg out. It's a foot race with Segui and Feratovic. Segui muscling Feratovic out of the way. And here's the captain Diaz, who will send it away and out of trouble for Ironbound. Andre Vieira in the area with Jenkinson. In will come a few substitutions for both teams. Jonathan Mejia for Godwin Partey. Mejia, number 15. Out comes Julian Caraja for his brother, Dario Caraja. And Brian Rodriguez will enter the game as well. Matsoli, near side, sends it back towards the middle. Rodriguez, the new substitute. And Jonathan Mejia comes up with it. Mejia, who in the first game of the Flames season had a yellow card issued to him in the 3rd minute. Mejia looking to provide some midfielder help here for the Flames. Franca. An iffy pass. Rosa, almost confused, gets up with it. And there is Boselli. Puts the shot on, but the lead official, Eriksson, getting in his face. Most of the Flames coaches closing in inside the field. Flames visibly upset, feel they've been robbed of their 4th goal of this contest here in the 70th minute. What would have been Lorenzo Boselli's 2nd instead is a corner kick for the Flames. Off of the mixed cue by Franca and one of his defenders. Boselli looks to put a shot up, instead runs into one of the Ironbound players, throwing off a shot and just left of the goal. Mateus Franca sends this one away over midfield. After the initial header, Bill will get the rebound. That one deflected, and there's Mejia. That one deflected off Vieira. Right around Rosa, back towards midfield, and now ends up with Franca again. Franca directing traffic, finds Matsoli. Sana getting in front of it. And now here's Landau. Boselli sending it backwards again. Dallinger. Jenkinson, 3 straight headers, and ends up with the captain Diaz. Diaz with the big boot sends it away to Tyler Fernandez, who corrals it with his chest. Defended by Feratovic, and now back to Segui. And Segui. Albil. Landau to the middle. Here's Eriksson. Eriksson looking for an opportunity for Rosa. And another whistle's blown. Offside on Rosa. And Rosa once again frustrated off of another play blown dead by an official. There's Diaz looking for Fernandez again. Off the back of his head, and Albill will come up with it. Dallinger fakes the kick. And Boselli off the great header from Albill. Boselli ends up on the ground. Segui collects the ball. Joel Janau working around a few defenders. It's a foot race with Dallinger and Fernandez. Fernandez puts the ball across the goal. Nobody home. Ivaldi trying to get around on it. Ivaldi ends up with it again. Just outside, and Albill escapes with it. Albill ends up on the ground with trying to set up a great kick. It's a foot race with Boselli and Franco. Franco wins it, kicks it away to Segui. And now here's Diaz. Diaz taking it himself over the middle of the field. And now Vieira closing in on the box. Here's a shot. Mozelli deflected by the captain off the top of the goalpost, and a bicycle kick to get it out of danger for the time being for the Flames. Bruno Rosa. A backwards bicycle kick looked to be taken by Ensa Sana, who's been all over the place for the Flames today in a good way. And has certainly provided defensive help for them all game. Koenig. Boselli. Once again sends it away to Albill. Albill, the outside now, working against Fernandez. Back towards the middle. Puts a shot up and over the ducking Bruno Rosa and out of play. Franca asking for a ball after that one made it all the way to the back. Is met by two. Fernandez also met by the same. One remains, and Franca will send it over midfield. Mejia able to get to it. Segui. And now Mejia again. Here's Boselli, the outside now, looking for his second goal. Boselli back towards the middle, and now here's Eriksson. Landau getting in on the action. Rosa again getting around two defenders. And Eriksson resets it to Mejia. Mejia working back towards the near side. There's Albill who puts a shot up in the header. Puts it into the back of the net. It's 4-0 Flames. That one by number 10, Bruno Rosa. His second goal of the contest. Here in the 77th minute. After Albill was able to hit it off with defender. Once again, Bruno Rosa, right place, right time. And finds the back of the net around Matthijs Franca. And the Flames are up 4-0. Mejia getting in front of the ball off of Gianao. And here's Sana. Sana working against Ivaldi and Rodriguez. And Michael Landau keeps that ball from getting out of play. Flames not done here. Trying to make a statement on home turf. Eriksson still fighting for the ball against Matsoli. Eriksson faking the throw in. And Sana and Eriksson trying to fight for something here on the outside. Mejia sends it backwards. Dallinger sends it away. Here's Albil. Albil going backwards, giving it to Mejia and Fernandez. And now Albil with a great little lollipop to Baselli. Fernandez cannot defend against it. Baselli back to Landau. Over the middle. Baselli just over the goal there. Baselli looking for his second of the game. Puts it just over. Beautifully played between him and the other forward, Michael Landau. Just was not meant to be. There's Dario Caraja. He ends up on the ground. Foul committed against him and free kick for Ironbound. Fernandez poked away by Feratovic. Grasping for anything, Feratovic ends up on his backside, but back up again to defend Fernandez. He'll stop his offensive motion once again. Fernandez looking for a throw in towards the middle. Ironbound looking for something here. Matsoli ends up on the ground. And looks to be another free kick for Ironbound. Just under 10 minutes left to play in regulation now. Three-man wall for the Flames. Matsoli will take that one, keeps it on the ground. The wall works. But Vieira able to put it into the back of net behind Koenig, preventing the goose egg. Andre Vieira. Nice shot there from Vieira off of the rebound of the Flames wall. 4-1 Flames here in the 82nd minute. On waiting are a few more substitutes for the Flames. Here to play in the waning minutes. Eriksson ends up on the ground. Eriksson still on the ground. Lead official communicating. And in come a few substitutions. Matthias Morales Albil will come out for number 2, Derek Bilyeu. Here in the 83rd minute. Bilyeu, who is committed to Roger Williams University to play collegiate soccer, we wish him best of luck. Hugo Jenkinson and Lorenzo Boselli both also come out. Both have played exceptional games today, both leading the defense and scoring goals in this contest. Koenig not letting it get away from him. Joel Janau almost there. Fernandez recovering it off Derek Bilyeu. Here's another shot taken and just left of the goal there. Maurice Koenig did all he could, but it was just a bit outside. Regardless. Koenig sending that one away. Rosa. Segui sending it away. And now Segui past midfield. Here's a race here. Thallinger ends up on the ground. Thallinger visibly with a problem with Matsoli. Eriksson also getting another pushing match. Matsoli pushes Eriksson back. And Janau, these players need to be careful before a few cards are being issued. Several players collecting at midfield. And as cooler heads prevail, initially looked like Thallinger, who had gotten the ball before, looking to take it up midfield. And Matsoli, with the slide tackle, issued a yellow card in the 85th minute. Another card for Joel Janao. Seconds after the 85th minute. Eriksson also issued a card. So a free kick for the Flames. After what looked like a hard foul, Matsoli, Janau, and Eriksson all ended up with yellow cards in that altercation. Here's a throw in for Ironbound. Here's a throw in for Ironbound. Bit further away. A lot of action in that smaller corner. Finally able to get it outside is Ironbound Vieira, who had a goal earlier. Matsoli not able to get that ball. Working against Veratovic now. And Diaz, Fernandez off his foot. Dallinger giving pursuit. And Matsoli ends up back with it. Working against Mejia. Now here's Fernandez, who has a slight tackle against Dallinger. And there's a whistle blown. And it looks to be a yellow card issued to the captain, Steph Dallinger. In the 88th minute. Fernandez and Matsoli around the ball again. Bilyeu with the one-man wall outside the goalie box. Fernandez sending this one away just in front of the goal, and that one put in the back of the net by Remy Evaldi, the defender for Ironbound, and it's 4-2 Flames. Ironbound certainly not going away without a fight, but running out of time. So off the Fernandez free kick, Evaldi able to get another goal for Ironbound. Flames looking to make sure that's the only scoring Ironbound will have here in these waning minutes. And Bruno Rosa called for another offside. Foul. Rosa and Segui doing a little bit of talking over a distance. Segui now on the offensive, working around his man. And another foul committed. At the conclusion of regular time, we will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. A header puts that ball way out of play. So Ironbound, who has scored quickly, certainly hoping 4 minutes is enough time. But the Flames looking to hold on here on home turf. Segui. Koenig. Off the ball. Kicked by Karaha. Koenig. Over midfield and the header over. Landau working backwards. Sana. Landau. Rosa trying to be careful to stay on sides. No whistle blown. Franca with a great shot. Rosa! Off his chest, off his leg. And into the back of the net. Segui trying to get it away, but not without a Flame celebration. And Rosa with his third goal of tonight's contest. What a game he's had. A little bit of showers scattered earlier today, but that hasn't put out these Flames. They lead 5-2. Rosa, who's been called offside on a few of his offensive opportunities. This one stays on by what looked like to be a couple feet. Was able to put a great shot off of Franca off his arm, recovers it, gets around the goalie, and puts it in for the 5th goal for the Flames tonight here in New Rochelle. Now on the offensive end here, Ironbound with an opportunity, but Feratovic a little handsy here. Sana and Evaldi. I'm sure some of that has been brewing frustration. And now Mazzoli with a good look, but over the goal. Certainly frustrating. Had a great look, but right over Koenig. And nothing there for Ironbound. That ball sent away. Landau and Erickson in the area. Another Ironbound player on the ground. He gets up. But Jonah Diaz seems to be walking gingerly on his left leg. Hope he is still fine for this Ironbound club. How much he means to this organization and this team in Ironbound's first season at the USL 2 level. Just joining about 3 months ago, and that's the game. Westchester Flames take this one home. Their first home game of their 25th season in the USL 2 play. They take this one 5-2. A hat trick by Bruno Rosa highlights this game with great play from Cade Erickson and Ensa Sana as well. Thank you all for joining me. I'm Daniel Lang. Go Westchester Flames, and we'll see you all at the next home game. Thanks, folks. Enjoy your night.
Goes to number 3, defender Ensa Sana. The second star goes to midfielder number 6, Cade Erickson. And the first star of the game, scoring 3 goals, number 11, correction, number 10, Bruno